Guys, good morning. We are live with our Ichimoku live session. We do this on our public channel every Friday on our Discord channel. Looking at our Ichimoku, we still got some length in the Ichimoku, potential to the upside. This particular trade, of course, I am simulated this morning, guys, and everything we're doing is for educational purposes only. It's not. You'll have to, trading advice, you'll have to trade at your own risks. I'm going to zoom in right there. We're going to zoom in right there to kind of get a x-ray view of what's happening with price action. We got a huge seller right there at the point of control. So it's time to guard this position. And the other thing to keep in mind is I'm very high right here on this B4 lower indicator. It typically pauses out at about 3. Now we got a long target 1 here. This is one of our moves. It's a breakout move, a long breakout right there. It's one of our moves that we take with algo, where we typically usually get pretty heavy on these trades. That's how we use trade management, risk management, trade management, position management. We usually get bigger on these confirmed moves. This was a 100% confirmed move. I don't usually trade live on Fridays because of the options expiration, and if you go back and do back testing, Friday is going to be the less optimal day typically on any automated back testing. For that reason, yeah, so one of the guys, One UK, you could join right now. He's asking a question. Let me respond back to him. Let me see if I can send him a link to the channel. See if I can find it real quick. Can I share? Invite to voice. I think that works. Yeah, there we go. Invite. Boom.
Order filled.
Okay, guys, I would be cautious here. Yes, we are pushing up. We're pushing up aggressively, but we are pretty high up on the food chain here. This took a long in here. I would be careful with this. I would look at my money. I would not allow that much risk. I would probably do that. That'll probably flatten me out. I don't like this long trade right here. Not that it won't work, but I would just exercise some caution. Now, it worked enough to where I could lock it in. I'm going to lock it in and take it, but we are extended. Guys, we're demonstrating our B4 CoPilot Pro version 8 this morning. Now, we have our other tools on display as well. You'll see our algo giving you all these beautiful price levels. This is one of our trade setups. Long breakout. We look at taking profits here and here. That's really all I can share with you. It is a central bank trading strategy. It's where the large money usually does their trade setups. We have scenarios every day that we look for, and this was one of our perfect positions. We expect it to go to take profits here and be able to hold this trade to manage it. but we realize that it's extended here. A lot of people have their eyes on that level right there. And you can see that evident by price action. This is how the institutions trade, and so we want to follow them, follow the money. We're coming into a squeeze, which is a key inflection point. You see that squeeze dot right there, the free B4 indicator. We're at a rotation, a top rotation of a 3.18. It usually stops out at right at 3. That's where you see most of your rotation at. So we're looking for shorts here. I'm not looking to go long anymore. Those days are over with. I'm looking for some sell-off here. I'm looking for some of these to digest some of this gain that they made here. Somebody's got a profit. The profit, they're gonna have to sell it. See if they sell some of this off and get re-engaged bullish again. For that to happen, we need to recalibrate here. We need to get back down to 0 here with our B4. It's just way extended right now. I mean, it could push. Don't get me wrong. I've seen it happen before, but it's very rare. It usually will recalibrate before it does that. So, when I see something do something one time out of 10, I tend to lean towards the 10, not the 1. Ichimoku does look favorable to the upside. I'm doing some forward testing this morning. These green dots you see here, I'm building this indicator. That's a mistake on the indicator and the coding. I'm trying to get it cleaned up. But I'm just looking at it. This is part of our Show You or Ichimoku series. This looks strong, favorable to a push, extended past that 3 with the midline of the lower B4 indicator pushing up. But you can see there's volume. I imagine there's volume building here. Let's look in. Yes, there it is. I would suspect that there was some great amount of volume building here, and it is. There is a fight right here. Being that I'm at $975, I'd probably just stop for the day. Guys, if I was trading this live, I would go ahead and shut this down a little bit. I would wait and see if we digest it and push past this LT1 right now. But I would probably just shut it down for the morning. is what I would typically do here with my live account.
Order filled.
It's getting that trade here. We got some heavy hands that hit the unfinished auction right there. They really poured some orders to this. So it may push here. I'm going to guard this to where it'll leave me probably about $500. We'll go ahead and guard that, lock that in. It may go ahead and push. Hey guys, it may take me out here and run without me, and I'll be okay if it does. I'm just interested in getting this trade, and I've locked in a good healthy spot there. I think that's a good guard. It'll leave me about $1,100 or so. But it's looking pretty favorable here. I could probably tighten it up a little more, but I'm going to leave that room.
Stop filled.
Alright guys, that's going to be it for me trading this morning. I'm going to go ahead and turn that off. Right there, we'll pause it. I just want to go in and show the system a little bit. We have our algo, which is these amazing levels. Every morning you have these levels here. You have trade decisions, if then. You have scenario setups that we look for. There was one of our scenario setups. It signaled right there with that big old beautiful breakout buy. That was a classic trade.